G'day everybody, where's Wally here? Well, I'm going to go back and have another look at Mitchell from Australia. I mean, this guy's being a proper Galah. No, not that one. Yeah, that one. Anyway, so let's have a listen.
I'm Mitchell from Australia, and this is the #1 globe killer. Hopefully by now, all of you have seen this video by BMLSB69. His observer height is only 1 foot. Now that first platform is 6.2 miles away, and platform habitat is 9.4 miles away, with the horizon far in the distance beyond that. Now I'm going to let you just sit there and take this in, because this is the absolute #1 globe killer.
Okay, let's stop right there. Mitchell, do we know where the horizon actually is? Look, there is an apparent horizon. No, actually, I think there's 2 apparent horizons possible here. I mean, that could just be a fog bank right there where the big red arrow is. I mean, the boat could actually be on the horizon. Let's just have a look at what we saw the day before at the same place, same height, same guy. What do we see?
Modus tollens states, if P, then Q, not Q, therefore not P. If P, we live on a globe of radius 3959 miles, then Q, every horizon distance measurement cannot be more than 1.23 miles times the square root of the observer height in feet. Not Q, the geometric horizon is far greater than 2.73 miles for 5 foot. Therefore, not P. The Earth is not a globe.
It just seems that all the flatties are really impressed by this modus tollens stuff, and they're not really understanding what it means. So let's just make a simple example as they have on Wiki. My dog barks if he detects an intruder. The dog is not barking. So I can say the dog is not detecting an intruder. I cannot say there is no intruder. And that's what these guys are getting that wrong. There is a difference between those two things. Because it is entirely possible that an intruder got in, the dog was asleep. So, sorry guys, I think you're getting it wrong. Your premise is Earth curvature in a vacuum. It's a theoretical pure state. But of course we've got refraction, and you've cherry-picked the refractiest day you could possibly find.
But this valid logical conclusion is hand-waved by the globe zealots as word salad. So I'll put this devastating picture in simpler terms.
Oh, Mitchell, you and your word salad. Look, let me add the croutons, and these croutons are refraction.
Globe believers must have a physical leading edge, the geographical edge to their sphere, in order for boats to go over it, and for land and water to curve around it. It's a fundamental pillar to their religion.
I mean, look, you are providing some excellent globe proofs here, Mitchell. I mean, which side are you actually on? And please don't say the globe side. We don't need help like yours, mate.
If the globe they presuppose has a radius of 3959 miles, then the horizon distance is set by the height of the observer. So what makes this image so devastating is the height of the observer at only 1 foot. The horizon should be 1.22 miles. But even if we set it at 5 feet, the horizon should be 2.73 miles. But we can see the bottom of platform habitat where it meets the water 9.41 miles away, and the horizon above that beyond in the distance, making it fundamentally impossible to see this from 1 foot on a globe. The globe does not exist.
Well, there we have it, guys. A wrap up from Mitchell. He's taught us one thing. Flat Earth is all about proving flat Earth, disproving the globe, and not a little bit at all about proving what's true. I mean, this Black Swan thing has been roasted so many times by the big names. You know, Miles Davis has sorted it out. Blue Marble Science has spit roasted it. Bob the Science guy has had a go at it twice. So, I mean, it's so well debunked, it's not even funny. But the flatties are just holding on. These guys would make the best mountain climbers because they could hold on to anything. I mean, look at those flare booms on the side. They're almost S-shaped. Can you really think that this is not a high distortion day? How are you going to trust anything that you see on this day? Because no one in their right mind would try to take a measurement through that timey-wimey, wibbly-wobbly mess of wobbling around atmosphere. No one would even try to do that unless they had an agenda. Now, the saddest part of all this is I've not seen a single flatty anywhere saying no, too much refraction. Not a single one has tried to be honest about this. It just really shows that these flatties are all about finding something to validate their little fantasy. They don't actually care about truth at all.